Oh, that took me a bit. I am sorry. I'm... I'm kind of lucky that I'm able to do this today. I'm kind of struggling for time. Because it's Mother's Day tomorrow. I meant to do these tomorrow usually, but because of that I have to do it today, and it was very last minute, and... Meh. But... I do have time. Give me I need to deal with something. Okay. I'm going to enable public mode now. I cannot spell. If it ends up being longer than 2 hours, I might be able to join again. Yeah, I'm sorry that this is happening early. I don't know how long this is going to be. Snoop is unavailable. Pixio is unavailable. So it's all me. Yeah, Lem After Dark is probably gonna stop happening as often as it used to, because Pixio is, he's dealing with some life stuff right now. That's very much getting in the way. It is of a higher priority than Minecraft minigames. In 30 minutes? Yeah. I'll be here in 30 minutes. I'm sorry about this happening way earlier than it's meant to. I didn't... I wasn't prepared to have to do this the day before, and very last minute had to change everything. And this is the best time we're getting. Can you make it rotate? It rotates now. I forgot to full screen the game. I forgot to unfreeze the timer. How many times is this going to happen where I forgot to unfreeze the timer? Too many. It's happened too many times. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do Glide today because the Glide server is still broken. So it's just going to be battle. I'm sorry. Did we ever explain why Glide was having its other issue where players were dying repeatedly? Because when Snoop explained it to me, I assumed that couldn't have been the problem because of the fact that the players were able to consistently escape the death loop. What it would do is... Oh god, I can't remember it exactly. I'm not the one who programmed it. I'm not the one who programmed it. It was something along the lines of... when a player would die, and the thing responsible for killing them would kill them and put them in the standing position for a moment, but the thing for detecting deaths would see they're in the standing position and get upset and kill them, and it was something like that. This isn't exactly the bug, but it was along those lines where I am very surprised that players were able to consistently escape the death loop. And that also explains why the death loop was really inconsistent, where it would be all over the place of how often it would happen. Because it was something like that, where it's extremely volatile. I forgot this isn't the remastered version. This isn't even the large version, is it? No, it is the large version. Now I was thinking of the large plus version of remastered. We need to finish remastered. Oh, right. Remastered is in limbo because it's waiting on rewrite because everything is... But not in the same way everything else is, it's waiting on rewrite because of actual code changes that need to be made, because the spawn points were changed in a way where it actually needs to be changed code-wise. And with the current way it works on the data pack build, we would have to have all of the maps be updated to use the new system. Not new, like the new set of spawn points. We're going from 8 to 16. We're going to be using the large plus format as the base for large plus now. Not large plus, for remastered now. The issue is the data pack build just expects the map type to either support 16 or 8. No in-betweens. Well, kind of in between. You can go over that number, but you can't go under it. And for us to get the spawning behavior we need to use 16-player spawner. Now, rewrite completely fixes this by implementing spawning in a way that isn't horrifying. But, you know, rewrite is in limbo. Not really limbo, just unfinished. We're so close! We're so close! I hear the evil damn bird, I think. I saw Fard 100's post on secret server about that. Very calm here today. I can't think that someone's using voice chat. I'm so used to the just audio chaos that happens every time. Which is nice. We have a head. Okay. Is it? Yep, there it is. There it is. I have the evil one downloaded, but it's in a different instance. Evil damn bird. I'm the damnation. That's where that noise. Of course you have an 8 cape. I'm not. Yeah, it's Saturday because tomorrow is Mother's Day and I will not be available. I just won't be. And Snoob and Pixio won't be either because they're not available this weekend in general. Yeah, this was a very last-minute change I had to do. So, I apologize for the, earlier stream than usual. Find me right. Bird. I was about to go fix it myself, but they manually disconnected. On the note of that, let me explain. If you change your username, and on the datapack build, if you change your username, the server freaks out and doesn't log you in properly, and you have to leave and rejoin. Very good. What server are we on? We are on the main server. By the way, Fard100, I did play the Jeremiah mod. I did, and I wasn't really prepared. Is there a different voice chat group? No, it really is just... Yeah, I noticed. I spent too long trying to figure out, is it a secret? So I spent way too long. And then I bothered actually checking the jar file to see if it even existed as any method of obtaining it, and I noticed that there wasn't one. Yes, someone made a Jeremiah mod. Fard100 did. Yeah, it's the Jeremiah and Jereblocks and Jeremiah ore and the Jera ingots. And also it adds Jeremiah just as an entity. Oh, what is happening over here? What? I need to get good at routing because I kind of just got pretty bad at it. Need to get good at it. This is that was definitely a fight of getting double third-partied, I believed. What do you mean? What are the other pointers up to? Those two, where are those? There you are. Somebody say something good in the voice chat. Oh no! No one's joined the voice chat room. I don't know, it's awfully quiet today. Internet is broken, but it wasn't intentional. It's broken. Yeah, it is detecting some people of having loaded. Right, that doesn't work. This is probably a bad idea. Probably nice. Nope, I'm fine. A Lem Hammer incident. And you made music? What was the hammer incident? And you made music out of it. Oh, I see. Keep forgetting to push to talk. Right, this isn't... Oh no, it is there. I forgot that that chest is there. My brain is not working. There's maybe. Yes. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the 1.8 replication code. I think it does mimic 1.8's KB. Type that in chat probably, I don't not allowed to type. Don't know what happened to Cody's internet connection. Will you do a 1.12 version? No, and why? I am mildly curious. Why do you want a 1.12 version? Of course. Of course. Alright. Also, what? Why is it blurry? I see. And to be clear, 360 edition actually got up to update aquatic. If you're going for full accuracy. But yeah, Lem is not getting a 1.12 version. Who would have known the Wither is strong? Fight any items. Doing Lem on 1.12 poses multiple technical issues. Mainly with all the weird trickery Lem does to be vanilla compatible. It's doing a lot of stuff that isn't possible on 1.12. The lowest we'd probably be able to go to at best is 1.17, 1.16 if you push harder. But it's not worth it. New features are extremely useful. The main issues are not having access to core shaders and also not having access to not having access to custom dimensions from 1.16 and also not having access to the custom fonts system from 1.16. It can be done, but there would be significant technical limitations that would make it worse unless you just made it a mod that required it on the client. For your purpose would be fine, but you'd need to find someone else to do that. We don't have that kind of time. We don't have the kind of time to backport this mod back to 1.12, not mod server, and turn it into a mod that utilizes the client at the same time. Which, well, to be fair, we will be using the client. We kind of do with one client helper. Just not to the extent we could, which is something we want to change. We're going to move a lot of the UI stuff to the client. Am I allowed to join it? Oh, yeah, voice chat's been quiet today.
I just wanted to confirm before I entered. I thought you were alone for like a special reason.
No, no one's joined. No one has joined the voice chat. I don't know why.
Oh, I got concerned that like you had a voice chat on one time and then somebody said something like bad or inappropriate.
It's just no one's joined. That's it.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi.
40 minutes. And hi.
Reese's Puffs before Legacy Minigames hits hard.
What?
Reese's Puffs before Legacy Minigames hits hard. It has been a solid 3 months since I've been in here, jeez.
Which hits weird because I was just thinking, oh yeah, D-Mix is that person, and I didn't think, I haven't seen them in 3 months. They were here recently.
Okay, so you remember how, like, the day before I left, how I was talking about a final survival world and you said it wouldn't last? That's where I've been. I've been recording videos on that.
I see. Yeah, I've been, I've been losing track of time.
Yeah.
The link is giving... I don't know what your Discord username is. Yeah, sure.
Cody's in. In regards to combat, I might still suck at it.
Eh. Unfortunately, the Glide server has been broken for a week, and it's still broken.
Y'all must have done that recently because I didn't even realize y'all were doing Glide yet.
Yeah, Glide testing is a recent thing within the past few months. And I'm sorry that it's broken right now. It was broken last week. The lobby doesn't load properly. This is the ultimate thing of you fix a bug, something worse spawns. Yeah,
While I enjoy Glide, it wasn't my best, so it's fine.
yeah, what was happening in Glide is every time a player died, they would get stuck in a loop of death, and they would keep dying repeatedly. Snoop figured out what it was, but after fixing it, he also updated Arcade, which is the temporary backend that's being used because Rewrite is unfinished. Arcade was a minigame thing made by Sensi Wells, one of the one developers. Sensi Wells made it for his own purposes, but Snoop was using it for prototyping with Glide, and Snoop updated that, and lobbies magically stopped working, and players just spawn in the void and repeatedly die. It does work after the players, after the round starts, I think. But I cannot do a public Glide test where it spawns people in the void, because people are going to just immediately assume it's broken when it is.
Oh man, I love the void.
Ask, why am I dying repeatedly? Are you planning to do custom maps? Yes. We were messing with that, in the past with Mod Tools 1, which is on the experimental server. But it's been on hold for a while as we've dealt with bigger issues such as the current rough plan for things is, finish rewrite work on entering the public phase, and finish up some major changes we need to do to the, what is it? Some of the major changes we need to make to the menu server immediately after going public, where we need to change the div to be, instead of like 4 main servers, instead it's like a server host system where people can host rooms and stuff like that. Then we'll probably get back to all tools.
Yeah, I've actually been having an interesting thought about how you could remaster the cavern map, but I know there's already a remastered one, but the way I'm thinking is different.
Which, to be clear, the one that exists on the server is outdated. There is a new version of the Cavern Remaster, but it's in this limbo state, waiting on rewrite to be completed, because all of the new versions of the remastered maps use the large plus format, which the datapack build doesn't support.
Well, what I was thinking is we could make, like, keep the original cavern, but make everything look abandoned as, like, majorly abandoned, vines everywhere and everything, and then have people running through that. Add like little things around to see like, hey, this is a new update and stuff, but like make it look abandoned. I think that'd be interesting. I did that once, but I lost the world. That'd actually probably be fun to make again.
Let me know if you want the large plus world files.
Oh, I have that. I just don't have the one that I did where I made everything abandoned. I have a file on my external hard drive with every single Legacy Edition Minigames map. I have an issue.
Do you want to see some Discord behavior?
I'm not in the Discord, but sure.
I meant as in I tried to do something and it did something really stupid. So there was someone asking for the invite, and they asked me to just send it to them in a direct message, and it's like, sure. So I went right-clicked on Lem, create invite. It said hidden, use copy button. So I used the copy button. Then I pasted it. Hidden, use copy button. That was the text it copied. Incredible.
Well, that was stupid. Okay. Now, this has just gone incredibly bad already. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh crap. So I'm going to die quickly because I've got potions. No weapons.
16-player Lem experience. There's not enough items.
And there we go. I'll admit the 16 players was always weird because like I've always been one to have the old gen consoles. Like I would hear a lot of people just talking about their PS4 while I'm over here sitting with my PS3.
Yeah, 16 players was implemented where they made the large plus map variant where they added more chests and increased the spawn point count. But I don't know, it's still...
I mean, it could have been a thing on the PS3, but it could have just been for PlayStation Plus.
I feel like all of the old gen consoles didn't get it. It was probably them being too worried about performance. The Nintendo Switch was supposed to have it, but then it didn't. But there's leftovers implying they were trying to. Like in the files, there's leftover things.
The only reason I was ever interested in the Nintendo Switch was just the Mario mashup pack. That was it.
I was interested in the LCE Switch port because it's LCE portable. How do you not?
Yeah,
I think the Switch could handle the 16 players.
Yeah, well, I don't have any of the new consoles. No PS5, no Switch, no latest Xbox. Cause honestly, I'm chilling with my laptop that with enough emulators can do the exact same things.
Do not talk shit about my
Sometimes I go
chicken
back on my
McNuggets.
Wii U emulator and just play Super Mario Brothers 3D World. It's fun.
What is happening? Of course it's
Oh yeah, in my final survival world, I took it upon myself to take my Silk Touch pickaxe and grab a bunch of ores and replicate the Legacy Edition tutorial. I believe it's TU12 Minecraft sign above the town.
How did you remake the Elytra speed tunnel effects? Depends. Which speed tunnel effects are you talking about? The visuals or the mechanics?
I wish the mechanics were part of the vanilla game. Like, if you created a creative world, you could choose whether you wanted blocks that had that with those mechanics or not.
The whole process was kind of weird. I'll get to the visuals in a moment because they're a bit more complicated. The actual mechanics where, like, figures out how to boost the player into what direction. What happened is Sensei Wells, one of the LEM developers, we were joking. I don't know if it was in one of the voice chats or in the dev VCs or something. We joked, oh, Sensei Wells will open, like, LCE and Ghidra to find out just the glide mechanics. Then he actually did that! He actually went ahead and opened Wii U Edition in Ghidra and started looking into how the glide mechanics worked. That's where we got most of the glide mechanics stuff from.
I would assume that's how you do it.
Yeah. We wanted it to be implemented as accurately as possible because we want to retain the bugs, because the bugs from Glide have resulted in insane speedruns. Which, there's a bit more to it than that, and I would be able to give more details, if I worked on it. I didn't. This was Snoop and Sensei Wells, mostly. Maybe a bit of Krypton who worked on it? Snoop did pretty much all of the visuals. Snoop uses some magic core shader trickery to display the visuals, and I don't understand it. It is beyond my comprehension.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm so boned. I am so boned. Get away from me!
I don't honestly understand, how the core shaders work. I am not a shader developer. So it's just wizardry to me. I don't understand how it functions. If Snoop was here,
that went well.
he would probably be able to give an explanation, but he's not. So it's a mystery.
Thinks I'm winning, grabs the chest on the rail, and then immediately falls down the hole. Oh my gosh, yes. Wait, hold on. Right? Just for nostalgia purposes, I'm putting on program art.
You like the map's music? Yeah.
Wait, can you disable the music for everybody? Because my music just went down.
Be an administrator? Yes, but I didn't go out of my way to do it.
Alright.
It should just be tied to your music slider in-game. If you're using any mod that messes with audio stuff, that could potentially mess with it. Mainly, like, a mod that adds realistic audio physics or something like that.
The only major mod on here I have is your mod.
Which that doesn't touch it.
Yeah.
But I genuinely don't know
And
what happened.
my music's all the way up. It's just like, it sounded like it was in the middle of it, and then it just died.
Weird. Really strange. It's not like the audio is streamed or something. It downloads it in the resource pack, and then it just loads it from RAM.
Oh.
I assume from RAM, whatever Minecraft does to load this kind of music.
Okay, well, I'm an idiot. My music was at 10%. Didn't bring it down, though.
How would I how would I go about getting the closed tests? I assume you mean not during the live streams. Currently, you kinda can't. The invite request system was removed. It has been partially reborn. Players that are already invited can request to have their friends added with a command, but outside of that, it's not really possible. We are so close to escaping the private phase. Rewrite is almost done, and it is the major roadblock. We're so close. We are so close to escaping it.
I'm honestly fine with just having the public events on the weekend because like I like battle, but not that much.
The issue with the public events is it just results in the servers almost empty all the time, and then on the weekends, it's full. Like 16 players on main, and there's no in between. There is kind of an in between, but like every so often people show up, but like it's such a harsh contrast. Which I feel like it would probably not be that bad if we had if the server, you know, wasn't whitelisted. One thing we want to do whenever we get around to making the join host whatever server system instead of the current one is options like changing the player limit between I don't know what it would be between, but for example between.
Oh yeah, let's have a 362 player game.
The max would be 16.
No, we need to make the max 10,000.
Glide has a unset cap right now. It is programmed to not have a set cap compared to the other two games, because since it's just a racing game, there isn't really a gameplay purpose to the cap. So the Glide tests have 64 player limits, and it's just kind of there to see how far can it go. Which we haven't found the limit yet.
Oh lord, who snagged all the arrows?
Is there a Discord where you can get no somebody? Yeah, there is. I'll send a link in a moment. There's also this YouTube channel, and our blog posts.
So what's your estimated time on when this server will go public?
When it's ready. We don't have really an estimate, because every time we provide an estimate, it's wrong.
That's a good enough answer.
When we thought of the estimate of Q1, Q2 of 2025, yeah, life happened. I got sick. I got really bad sick, and was kind of knocked out for 2 months. Cryptop's been dealing with his own life stuff, so progress has been slow until recently where it's been picking up again. So, yeah. Estimates are evil, and I believe every time I give them,
and so am I.
It summons disasters. Because I said, oh, it'll definitely be done before 2025, and then half of last year was a disaster! It was so bad last year. I can't get into it because it's a lot of personal life stuff, but it was enough to push us back by half a year.
Oh.
I'm still experiencing the repercussions of last year.
Son of...
But not to the extent that I was earlier. It's supposed to be over. There's some small things. And those are getting in the way, but progress is progress. We'll get to it eventually. That's the answer, sure.
But if we're thinking about this map and how it's a kid's bedroom, I would not want to step in here. It is so clamped and messy. I am a very clean person.
You don't have withers under your bed?
No. I don't even know if there's like wither plushes out. You know what? That's a stupid question. Probably.
It probably exists. I haven't checked. Isn't the player list 16? Yes. However, there are multiple servers, and all of them have a player limit of 16. So, once we hit 16, you can just join the other ones.
Yeah, let me just add an Enderman in my room that has white eyes and looks like a knockoff from China.
Why are there animals in the crafting table? Okay, this actually happened in all the large plus maps. When they were being ported,
Oh my gosh,
the way they were ported is taking them from Nintendo Switch Edition. Because we learned that Nintendo Switch Edition can read the PlayStation 4 save format, as long as the world was made before Update Aquatic. So, there we go! A way to read all of the large plus maps, import them in the Switch Edition, then convert them to Bedrock using Bedrock Edition. That's how we got the large plus maps, and in this process, the game spawned mobs naturally. And I forgot to get rid of them, and they're still there to this day. We'll get around to it because they are actually a performance concern, both for the client and the server.
You know, I'm very excited that I just found out Legacy 4J is now on 1.1.5, so I will be adding that to my world.
I forgot how kind of old 1.1 is.
I mean, it's nice and all, but like, I still haven't found the cold and warm variants. Well, I probably have. They're not in my town yet.
I'm so tired of Mojang making huge backend changes every minor version update. It's causing a ton of mods, that are made by people that don't have the kind of time to be updating them constantly, to kind of get stuck behind all of the time.
Yeah.
It's very infuriating. Not to mention the infuriating part of having to constantly having to fix everything they broke every update in your weird Minecraft server project.
Yeah. You know what? I may be the only one who's bothered by the upcoming flying gas update, because it may be wrong in continuity or something. Why would a gas be dried up in the nether where it lives? And you know what? They still haven't answered the question that that the achievement that one achievement asks. That's like return the gas to its home in the overworld and then kill it. How did it come from the overworld? There's so many questions. It's crazy. Oh no. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Okay, running. 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 Give me something. No.
Trying to read chat and play the game is... At least I'm not doing it in light where I just can't. And I just can't respond to chat messages until the round is over. I can take my eyes off the game very briefly here, but not in Glide. Streaming Glide is genuinely difficult.
Oh, of course I found a chest where someone just dumped their useless stuff into.
Assume this chest has been opened. Oh! That's surprising. Thought it would have been, Standing.
Where's the OP chest in this map?
I know the location of 2 of them off the top of my head, and one of them really sucks. One of them is at the top of the pyramid on this parkour course. And the other, I'll have to go find it. It's really hard to get to. It's on this, like, what is it? It's on this, like, totem thing. And the issue is getting onto it because it's at the top. I'm gonna go find it.
I just need to know about the one on top of the pyramid. I should be good.
That one's easy to get to.
I know where the OP chest is in Cavern, Frontier, Cove, Crucible. Is there 1 or 2 in Crucible? I swear there's only 1.
Each map has... Okay, it depends on the map size. Small and large have 2 power chests, and large plus has 4.
Oh.
However,
Okay.
in some maps, like, oh, I can't remember. Halloween. Some of them are out of bounds! I know that Halloween has an out-of-bounds power chest on large plus.
Oh.
I think Temple does as well? I'll have to double check after I go die. Alright, let me go check the location I think it's at. No, it might be on the small version.
Hell yeah.
I'm so tempted to disable avatar sounds. Yes. Hold on. I think I know who that is. Where the sounds come from? One of the mods installed in here is Figura, which allows for, I need to set up panic mode. I'm going to go set up panic mode. Figure as a mod that lets you have very customizable player models, which includes custom sounds.
Great, I'll keep that in mind, and
Roll
next time I play in the server, I'll install that mod, and I'll just come in full ass Optimus Prime.
It's a mix of serious mods and it is a mix of serious models and absolutely weird ones and then silly ones.
Okay, got it. So I'll just come in looking like a toe next time. Like just a singular toe. Oh, have y'all tried with Legacy 4J yet, or is that still not a thing?
You may notice how it still runs on 1.20.4. Yeah.
Got it.
And how this version has received no updates since you were last here. Yeah, nothing's changed on that. Well, kind of change. Rewrite, the rewrite, its version of Lem Client Helper has received changes on this. But it's rewrite, so you don't see any of the changes yet. The general thing we want to do is have Lem Client Helper, whenever Lem Client Helper is installed, UI elements would be implemented properly, instead of the horrible jank that Lem does if you're on vanilla. So, it would have better compatibility with mods that make huge changes to UI. Such as Legacy 4J. That's the general plan for that, which the rewrite version of Lem Client Helper has that actually kind of dealt with. Not fully, but progress.
Shit. You know, I'm actually generally
surprised. What
surprised.
is needed to extend potion duration? Do you mean in general? Oh, do you mean in the brewing stage?
I'm generally surprised at the voice chat.
Because I need to ask if this is like the brewing stand, or... Okay, the brewing stand. I was curious if this was a technical question or just Minecraft. I can't remember. I think it's glowstone, but I can't be so sure. I'll have to go check. On. And yes, to be clear, going out of bounds in public games to stall the match is not allowed.
I hate it when people do that. It still happens on the PS3 whenever I go back and play it. There's
We were working on fixing a bunch of them, but ever since the map tripping got dealt with, then it turned out that the map trippings need to be redone. It's been in limbo until I go deal with that. I need to deal with that. I really need to deal with that. Then I can actually work on it. If the 1.20.4 version receives updates, it's probably, if I end up doing that before rewrite is done, it's probably going to be that. Just to be patching a bunch of out-of-bounds glitches. Right before rewrite releases, probably. If that happens, it probably won't, because rewrite's map format is different, and that will be annoying to have to port it twice.
that makes sense.
But I might.
What in the hell? Am I tweaking? Because I was in spectator mode on SMY, it looks like that they just fell from the top ring onto a block and took no damage.
I
Well, now
wasn't
they're
fully
dead.
paying attention. That can theoretically actually happen. Minecraft is weird, but I wasn't fully paying attention. I'll add an event marker and look at it later. Because that can actually happen in Minecraft, and there is a technical rundown about it that I don't have off the top of my head. Oh my god. Jackie GHD, no, you're not being unbanned. You were found blatantly cheating.
Oh, you had that. You had a first real. Got it.
Someone who was banned a while ago for blatant cheating just sent a message in the stream chat asking for an... By the way, this person is yet to use the official appeal system. They still have not used the official appeal system. No, they've made zero attempt to actually properly appeal. They've used nothing but stream chat. And a weird pseudo-appeal happened during that, where it got denied. And now they're back. I don't get it.
Mm. I guess people always find a way to cheat. And I always find a way to get my ass kicked. Okay, wait. I actually got something I may be cooking. Hold on.
Oh, refresh rate stuff. Yeah, X and booze. To set your refresh rate on, I remember, on Hyperland, you have to do some weird funky stuff. It's... you'd never guess. A config option you have to manually set, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. I have it in my config that I haven't touched in over a year. I'll have to go find it and send it to you. I assume
Casually
you're...
hoping somebody comes.
Booze, do you know the maximum refresh rate of your display?
It's definitely a number.
CRU? I'll spectate the players on that deal.
That's not a chest.
I feel like the minigames could have been ported to Bedrock, or you think we can download the marketplace to 4J. 4J can't port them. Not on a technical level. They don't own the rights to some of the assets in there. They were contracted to make it. They probably didn't do it because of that.
My screen is turning red, but I don't see anybody. Oh, it's probably... I'm right near the world border. Is that seriously how close the border is to the edge of the castle? Okay, and this is when I run away.
Yeah, the border is actually really close to the actual castle building.
I was confused because my screen was doing the dang
Yeah,
red,
it going
but,
red is a bug. because we're actually using a... Oh yeah, that one thing. I can't remember it off the top of my head. There was knockoff battle in the marketplace. I don't know if it still exists. What am I thinking?
Nobody is actively trying to find me right now, and it's funny. Like I'm just wandering around the castle.
Right, I was talking about, the border. Yeah, we use the vanilla world border to block players, and at some point the thing that disables, the red tint when you get close to it broke. Because that's not intentional, because LCE didn't do that. But it broke at some point, so it actually shows the red tint.
Gorgeous.
On a technical level... I don't know. I can't name it.
Shit. I was literally doing a zigzag. How did you shoot me?
Booze, that is, I think, the one I remember the name Dig Down Studios.
Like, was it... How close is it to, like, actual battle?
I've never played it. Looking at the footage, when I looked at the trailer, and I think I looked at a video of it, it's been a long time. It was vaguely like it, but it was missing a lot of features that battle had. Some of the smaller stuff, like extended potion range, take everything. A lot of the stuff that 4J... Oh, probably the hunger behavior. I don't know if the hunger behavior was supported. Probably not.
You see, I don't support Bedrock Edition. I've always played the Java Edition. And console.
The marketplace is such a mess. The moderation on it is so bad.
The marketplace shouldn't exist. Because that's not what Minecraft is about.
The hearts in the lobby is a technical limitation.
Okay, let's play a game. How fast can Dominic die today?
We can theoretically fix the heart in the lobby, but it would require buggy, probably going to break behavior. Why am I going this way? Oh, right.
It's great when everybody in the server knows where the OP chests are, because I was about to go to the one in the Ferris wheel. So was 6 other people.
Is it there in a bounce on this map? I think so. The hearts in the lobby, the idea we had to fix it was to put the player into hardcore mode, but not really, just lie to the client saying that you're in hardcore mode. The problem is hardcore mode is a thing that gets set when you join. You'd have to reconfigure to change this one thing. And reconfiguring is something that's only really meant to be done when you're using something like velocity. And doing it in a way where you're actually not leaving the server is a mess. And there is unfinished code to reconfigure. But it's really buggy! It was meant for development purposes, it was just for reloading the map list. Because of
I got
biome
stuck
data.
in web.
It wasn't even intended to be used in the actual release version. And it was still really broken. It would break really easily. So it's not worth fixing, is the TLDR of it.
These fake ghosts around the Halloween map are pissing me off. I just got stuck in one running away from somebody.
Oh yeah, the ones of the complex and regrets. You turn down the middle? The middle. I assume you need to turn down the music. I also don't have my position right. I'm confused that a bit. Can't you turn off the texture pack? The problem is reloading the texture pack every time you go to the lobby. That sucks! That also conflicts with one of Lem's features where you can disable pack reloading. Where it only sends the pack on join and that's it. That feature exists for the sake of low-end hardware or bad internet connections. Mainly low-end hardware. And having it so it would reload every time you enter and leave a game would really suck. That's harder to moderate than moderating teaming.
I just had a thought that could make this game less annoying due to the amount of players. We have a voting system at the beginning of the game where you can vote for your maps, and you can vote. There's two sides, 16-player game, 8-player game, and we can vote on that. Whatever gets the highest votes, like say if you had like highest votes on 16-player game, you'd have a 16-player game. If you had highest votes on an 8-player game, then the current lobby would be split into two, and there would be two games, one 8 and one 8.
That feels like an over-engineered solution compared to what we are going to do. Let me explain what we're going to do. After we enter the public phase, we are going to make... It's not going to be immediate, it's going to be the next thing we work on. We are going to change the menu server completely, where instead of it just being 4 servers you can pick from, it's going to be a list of hosted games, and people can create rooms using it. And one of the options that room hosts will have is the player limit, where they can set it from a number from 2 to 16.
Okay, so essentially you're basically doing what was originally there with the original Legacy.
Yeah, the original actually did have a player limit option. It wasn't as extensive as to choose between 2 and 16, I think, but it was there.
This is getting annoying. Not getting any stuff in the beginning of the map, and then
one of the ideas we
to
had to really fix that problem, which we didn't get to implement, was a feature called starter loot, where everyone would be given a set of starter items from a loot table. Which it was going to be adapted from a different feature we were working on, called, I can't remember the name of it, Respawn Gear, where in multiple lives, when you respawn, it would give you a set of items to give you a fighting chance and the items it give you would actually change depending on how long the round has been going on for. And when we were testing it, it actually worked really well! If you had large inventory enabled. What it was doing is it was using actual base game chest loot to handle it, instead of having a separate loot table dedicated for it. And that had to be dealt with either by making a new loot table dedicated to this, or we would have to make some kind of declutterer that we never got around to. And that feature, whenever it was going to be finished, we were going to make a version of it that just does it at the start of the round. But we never got around to it. Development hell really kicked in, and implementing new features got pushed back really hard in favor of, we need to escape the private phase.
That makes sense. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, ma'am. Whoa. Okay.
Everything alright?
With me?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's just peachy. I'm doing so well, I'm definitely kicking everybody's ass. No, everything is not alright. I am like the freaking runt of the litter. Everybody is going after the one who looks like they have nothing.
My joke failed. As you were saying that, I was typing a command to check what your current health was, but it was an actually decent number when I ran it.
That's because I'm running. In circles. Oh shit. Go, son of a...
Escaping the private phase shouldn't be priority over features like that. Yes, it should. We've been in it for 2 years. 3? 2? Too long!
I was waiting for you to say that. You know what? You know what? I spawned in the middle, I got some stuff, feeling pretty great about it, then I fell into an area where 5 people were fighting. And you know what? 2 of them started going after the one who looked like they had nothing. Who was that? Oh wait, that was me.
One of the other
I am
options
now
we
flying
considered
around.
experimenting with was making players with 0 items in their inventory invincible.
Do you think
The
that'd
issue
be
is
fair?
we'd have to find a way to make that not abusable. But having to do that...
Yeah, you realize if you do that, people are just not going to put anything in their inventory and just run around.
Dragon Burst, if I were to release it right now, yes, we would have Buggy Thing on launch. We don't want to have Buggy Thing on launch. But it's also been 2 years. What do you think Rewrite is? Rewrite is... I hate explaining this over and over and over again. I am Stanley. I am Stanley from the Stanley Parable, repeating the same task over and over. I get mad
just
too
blatantly-
easily.
You can just blatantly say, I'm not repeating myself. You should have been listening the first 10,000 times. Wait, I get that be a little rude, but like if I had to repeat myself that many times, I couldn't deal with it.
The reason we do want rewrite to actually be in a functional state before we actually push it onto the server. But we're not going to just start wasting our time adding a bunch of random features. No, we're going to enter the public phase first. Then we'll add all the other features we've been wanting to do. Because we've been in the private phase for too long. And working on entering the public phase is a much bigger priority compared to let's add these random features that didn't even exist in console edition. That's the whole logic behind it. I'm sorry I got mad, but I'm just upset that I keep answering the same questions over and over.
I'm dyslexic. I hope I spelled that right. Wait, cooking.
I may end the stream soon. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. I do have things to do. I have
Okay,
to
at least I was able to join.
I have to prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah, my family and I are going to a dinner tomorrow at like 1:15, so that's why I'm glad you did it today and not tomorrow.
Yeah, it was done today because of Mother's Day, and also because I would not be able to do it tomorrow. I would be too busy.
What are your plans?
Okay. I have a nephew. He's going to be here. That alone requires a lot of attention. He's like 5 years old, to be clear.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I'm glad you did this today.
You wouldn't hear him. I would be upstairs in my containment chamber.
Yeah, and I've got a 3D print.
Can I
my
run
mother
the Jeremiah mod on stream? Yes, I'll run the Jeremiah mod. I think I even have my Jeremiah world. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to check. After this round, I will be going, as I have things to do.
Okay, that's fine.
It stays
Like-
open for a little bit after I leave, so you won't be kicked immediately.
When you leave, I leave because I did promise my mother I would 3D print her a Stitch for Mother's Day.
A Stitch?
Yeah, she loves Lilo and Stitch,
Alright.
and also probably. Wait, is Cody actually talking?
What?
You're talking?
Yes, I have a mouth.
Why haven't you been?
Good question.
Yeah, you've been real quiet today.
So last stream, Emmy officially said she hated me and Ultron, so I was like, okay, today I won't talk. That's why.
I mean, yeah, I was mad the last time.
She officially said, I hate you two, I'm leaving. It was like
That I went to Glide. It was mainly because of the usual loud experience of
Shenanigans.
dealing with you two, and then you all constantly team every time you're together. And it just...
I don't know, I just thought today, okay, I'm just gonna be quiet today.
it kind of... I was being driven insane. It was also a funny way to move to Glide. Yeah, to answer, the server will back to 0 if the event ends. To be clear, it stays open for a bit. You won't be kicked immediately.
You know, I don't know what it is. If it's just because I play we used to play Battle constantly, or if I'm just not as keen to it as I used to be. But this doesn't seem as fun as it used to be. It's weird.
16 players is probably a part of that, because it becomes way more sweaty when you have 16 people.
It becomes a very sweaty in my hand when I'm holding the PS3 controller with 8 players. Now, usually 8 players is not hard for me at all. Like, it's actually easy as anything. But when you got that one really experienced player in the game, it's just like,
Okay, I'm gonna go show the Jeremiah mod, and then end the stream.
Alright, bye.
Are you leaving now, or like in just like 5 minutes?
I'm
What are
gonna
we
leave
doing here?
now, but
Alright.
after I deal with the person spamming in chat.
Alright.
Why did Mojang
Well-
make that command just accessible to all users again?
Well, you have a good day, and thank you for opening up the server. It's always like slightly fun. Today was just hectic.
The moment I tell someone else to stop it, someone else starts picking up on it.
Wait, are these people spamming chat in the game or in the live
In-game.
stream? Oh, I'm not seeing anything.
Rustbot rolled 8-7-1-7. Do you not see that? Wait, is that an admin thing? I thought everyone saw that.
Saw what?
The player rolled 8, player rolled 7, player rolled 1, player rolled 17.
Oh, that's what you're talking. Okay.
Yeah. Also, the spawning in the middle thing, that's just a known bug. The spawning system is weird and broken.
I was confused because that does look like actual commands, not spamming.
Yeah, but you can just do it on a whim. So it is just kind of spamming. It's not that different from just typing the numbers in
Did
chat, really.
somebody just phase into a wall?
What?
I might be delusional. I'm thinking I might be delusional.
I'm gonna check the replay? Oh, right! Oh, no, I don't think I can! You know what the replay does? Whenever you try to use replay mod on a server like this that changes your reset pack all the time? It freaks out whenever you try to skip forward. It will probably crash because I'm screen recording, because it's too much on the system. I'll have to do it later. I hate using replay mod. I can't wait for server-side replays. I'm gonna go now. Jeremiah, here I come. You're gonna send me an updated Jeremiah mod. Okay. Did I ever... Yes, it's still here. Jeramod. Why is the Mojang Studios logo all low res on the Forge loading screen? My chair world. Is there a planned time for the stream to end today? Right after this. Someone asked me to show the Jeremiah mod on stream. As you can see, I think you're getting an idea of what this is. Let me, let me show off the, yeah, that's Jeremiah track 1. You haven't seen the location. And I can't remember where it is. And it's where I got all my Jeremiah items from. I think it's in this direction. I'm gonna cheat a bit because I have to go soon. And just fly around. Oh yes, there it is. Check F3, the Jerobiome. It makes noise. It's really good. Okay, so these noises, all of these I think are just the block interaction sounds, one of them is me walking on it. Wait, what? Does it naturally play? This is I haven't seen this part, I didn't know it naturally plays! It naturally plays! The Jeremiah water. I thought it would be fitting for the Jeremiah mod to have rotten flesh as with the Jer blocks, you can craft them into Jer ingots. If I go down into the caves, not like that, get me out of here. I don't want to. Let me just go Oh, it's so overwhelming! Okay, I can finally do what I meant to do. There it is! Jera ore! There's also an entity that exists in here. I'm gonna die. For the sake of not doing that, I'm just gonna... No! The entities are a part of... Oh, damn it. I've been punished. The Jera ore also spawns in great quantities. Like, whole level of quantities. I'm just gonna effect give this night vision, just for the sake of the stream. Jera ingots. Jeremiah is so kind to give you his ingots immediately, instead of having to smelt them. Also, I think the sword has the wrong attack speed. It's the same as the axe. They all have one attack speed, actually. Axe is just better as a weapon. I can find one. I can uncover it. Yes! There it is! You can tell that it's not the real Jeremiah because the skin isn't black on the inside. You didn't get to see how it acts, so let me show you how it actually acts in combat. Jump into the Go on, attack me. Yeah, it's really fair when you fight against him. I think you will get the idea of the Jeremiah mod. Here's everything it adds when it comes to the blocks. Jeremiah mod. Play my mods. Play my mods.